All right, so here's some more theological thoughts. I'm just outside for a little privacy. Hopefully I don't get hit by lightning. In the Old Testament, it said that, so much for privacy. In the Old Testament, it says, honor thy father and mother, and if you don't, you get put to death. I forget exactly the verse, but you're supposed to honor your father and mother, and if you don't, then you're worthy of death. Okay. Now, what's interesting is that in the New Testament, Jesus says, if you're not willing to leave your father and mother, you're not worthy of me. So what's the deal here? The best that I can understand it is the same deal that I mentioned in the spiritual blindness video. We don't war against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in high places. So, what is that saying? This cat. Good grief. Okay, I'm sorry. What that's saying is, we don't war against people. Even ancient Israel, when they were at war with people, you're really in a spiritual warfare against the spiritual influences that are influencing them, because you're either being influenced by God and Christ, or you're being influenced by Satan and demons, which even God is on the throne over them. Okay, you go back to the wrath video. I forget which I have a video. I forgot what I called it. Oh, I called it, "Why Would God Create a Creature That Could and Would Sin Against Him?" If you're interested in my opinion about God's wrath from a theological perspective. But we don't war against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay? So what does it mean when Jesus says he's not come to bring peace but a sword? Okay? Swords in households, division in households. What does that mean? That means ultimately that now this is kind of crazy to me, but Christians are at war with the spiritual influences that are affecting their loved ones. You're not at war with your mother. You're at war with the spiritual influences affecting your mother. Your mother is not at war with you. They're at war with the demons that influence you, that try to tempt you or lure you or seduce you. So it's really, it is a warfare, but it's already been won in Christ, okay? And God has to call people out of it. But in the meantime, they're going to bother us. The spiritual forces are going to bother us, and they're going to affect our loved ones. And we're going to have to disagree with our loved ones and maybe even die, disobeying our loved ones. So that disconnect between obeying your parents in the Old Testament and the division in the New Testament is really about the spirits of this world, the demons that influence this world, and Satan influencing this world. That's our warfare. It's not flesh and blood. It's not people.